Good afternoon, folks. It's Wednesday the 18th of August and it's time for the 9th episode of DaviePHD's Twitter Twits. In this feature I examine the Twitter feeds from our unionist chums and poke some gentle and, crucially, non-controversial and non-sweary fun at them. We start this week with our old chum, the UK Labour Party's Scottish branch office supervisor, Anas Sarwar MSP. Now, Anas seems to be a reasonably nice guy. And though she disagrees with him, Nicola Sturgeon likes him and apparently counts him among her friends. And of course, Anas is a reflection of how modern and diverse Scotland is, when a man of Pakistani heritage can rise to become a UK political party's branch office supervisor. Last week it was Pakistan Independence Day and Anas Sarwar decided to celebrate this, or at least a couple of seconds of it, with this colourfully dressed chap. But Anas Sarwar doesn't see the irony in celebrating Pakistan's independence whilst working to deny the people of Scotland theirs. For some reason best known to Anas Sarwar, Pakistani independence wasn't just divisive nationalism. Luckily, SNP Peterhead recognised the irony for him. From one UK political party Scottish branch office supervisor to an aspiring UK political party Scottish branch office supervisor, Alex Cole-Hamilton SNP is the only person seeking the Lib Dem job after Willie Rennie quits. Mr Cole-Hamilton had this to say about the UK Tory Lib Dem coalition of 2010 and its effects on his party's fortunes since. He was then out campaigning in a council by-election and posted this. Yes, you read that right. Nice to bump into Douglas Ross. Now I don't know about you guys, but if I was in any danger of bumping into Dross MP MSP, I reckon I'd cross the bloody road. One commenter asked if he had persuaded Dross MP MSP to rejoin the Lib Dems, as that is where Dross MP MSP started his political career. But did Alex Cole-Hamilton and Dross MP MSP exchange more than pleasantries in that leisure centre car park? As judging by this, it seems that Alex may not be so anti-coalition after all. Is this the shape of things to come? Talking of Dross MP MSP, his branch office has had a great week. Unless you've been living under a rock, you'll be aware that Nicola Sturgeon wrote to Dross MP MSP's actual party leader, Boris Johnson, to express environmental concerns about a new oil field development, asking him to reconsider licensing it. Dross MP MSP was furious and fired off a nasty letter to Nicola, despite it being above his branch office's pay grade. His UK political party's Scottish branch office, of which he is the supervisor, then tweeted this. That's right, folks, the Tories have just admitted it's Scotland's oil. Now, where have I heard that one before? SNP Peterhead were on hand to thank the Scottish Tories for the impending return of control of our sovereign asset. And finally, we catch up with our old chum Lawrence Loza Fox, the actor, musician, alleged politician and general all-round tube. Now, I generally don't go in for internet pylons, but sometimes they can be brilliant. This week, Loza tweeted this. As you can imagine, the internet was not kind. And there was more. Much more. As soon as the sausage fest was suggested, the gay community piled in like a rugby scrum. Here are a couple of the more publishable responses. But Janie Godley wins the internet for her response. Now, I generally don't go in for internet pile-ons, even if the recipient is Loza. But when you see what he tweeted last weekend, then the thought of a bunch of gay men piling into Lawrence Fox, even if it is just on the internet, is bloody brilliant. Log in soon for the next edition of Twitter Twits. DaviePHD.